Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyat Virada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishwaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Sute Vyasa Visala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra Yenat Paya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha. With Bhagwan's grace, we came up to Adhyayam 4, Jnana Karma Sanyasa Yogam. We came up to Slokam 6. And just quickly recap, Bhagavan says, I taught this imperishable yoga to the sun. The sun taught to Manu, and Manu to Ikshvaku. Now, Arjuna, this practice was passed on through generations. It was learned by the Raja Rishis also. Then, adherence to this practice declined with the passage of time. Since you are my friend and devotee, also, this ancient practice was explained to you today by me. Then Arjuna asks, your birth is recent, but the sun is ancient. When it is so, how do you want me to understand your statement that you taught the sun in the beginning? Bhagavan said, Arjuna, both you and I have had many births that have gone by. I know them all, but you don't. Even though I am without birth, changeless, and the Lord of all beings, I enable and control nature through my deluding power and manifest myself in it through the deluding power. Up to that point we came. That is Slokam number 7. In Slokam 7, Bhagavan says, Bharata, I manifest myself whenever adherence to the practice of selfless sacrifice in thought, word and action declines, and whenever the evil of selfishness is on the rise. Slokam number 7. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. The words padangal are yada yada hi dharmasya glanihi bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tada atmanam tata atmanam srujami aham. Bharata, yada yada, whenever and wherever, whenever, dharmasya to dharmam, and dharmam is selfless love in action is dharmam. Selfless love in thought, word and action, that is dharmam. So dharmasya for dharmam, glanihi, decline, weakness, and also adharmasya for selfishness, for adharmam, abhyuthanam, growth, bhavati, happens, tata, tada, then aham, I, atmanam, myself, srujami, manifest. So I manifest myself. So there are two conditions Bhagavan put down. Not only that dharma should be on the decline, the practice of selfless love is on the decline, but the opposite, the practice of selfishness is also on the increase. That's when he manifests himself. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya sadatmanam srujamyaham. Slokam number 8. I manifest myself from time to time to protect and nurture the indweller-seeking tendencies, to eradicate the selfish tendencies that cause only harm, and to illustrate and illumine the path of selfless sacrifice. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkratam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkratam. dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. The word padangal are paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapana arthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Sadhunam. Who are the sadhus? Sadhus are people who are always seeking the indweller, who are always embracing the indweller, and who have those tendencies that want to embrace the indweller. Sadhus who are Godward bound, God-loving. Sadhunam. Paritranaya, to protect, to nourish, and to nurture them. And dushkrutam. Dushkrutam is sometimes translated as people who are doing bad deeds. It's not the people we are talking of. It's actually the tendencies that are born out of selfishness and that cause only harm to others. Those tendencies is what we are talking of. Same way Valmiki, Ratnakar was transformed into Valmiki, right? So dushkrutam, so those harmful tendencies, vinasaya, to destroy that, to destruct that. And also, and dharma samsthapanarthaya. Now, generally people say to establish dharma. It's not true, because dharma never vanishes. Dharma is always there. When you don't practice something, when you don't use something, even in your home, you've got certain things that you got, and if you don't use them, they either gather dust or they become out of sight, right? So dharma, if you don't practice it, it is still there, the same amount of strength, but it is just not known. It is not known. And so samsthapanarthaya means, in this case, to illustrate and illumine the path of dharma, path of self-sacrifice, selfless sacrifice. And for that purpose, yuge yuge. And sometimes people infer this as once in every yugam. That is not what it is. Yuge yuge means for time to time, as required. Okay? And sambhavami, I manifest myself. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Slokam number 9. Arjuna, he who knows the divinity of my manifestation, what we call as avataram, and my action, does not take birth again upon leaving the body. He attains me. He who knows the divinity of an avataram. Because when avatara Purushan comes, it is both divinity and humanness mixed. When it comes in human form, I'm talking about. And but one who knows the divinity of my manifestation does not take birth again when he leaves this body. He attains me. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. The word padangal are Janma karma cha me divyam evam yaha veti tatvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma na iti mameti mam eti sa Arjuna. Arjuna, evam, this way, that paritranaya sadhunam, etc., right? Evam, my, divyam, the divine, janma, the birth, karma cha, and actions, after an avataram manifests, takes birth, so to speak, and then also act, like Krishna, Rama, whoever, then all those actions, the glories and the stories of the Lord, tatvataha, the one who understands as it is, yaha, who, veti, knows, saha, he, deham, body, tektva, on leaving, punaha, again, janma, birth, na eti, does not attain, Mam eti, he attains only me. Jadma karma cha me divyam, evam yo veti tatvatah, tyaktva deham punar janma, naiti mameti sorjuna. Then slokam number 10. Many people have practiced this discipline of wisdom and sacrifice in action. So you need both. You need wisdom as well as sacrifice in action. And they practiced it without desire, without anger, without fear. They held on to me, surrendering themselves to me and achieving purity and unity in thought, word and action. They have attained me. A very important practice of work. Let me repeat again. Many people have practiced this discipline of wisdom and sacrifice in action. Without desire, without anger, without fear, they held on to me, surrendering themselves to me and achieving purity and unity in thought, word and action. They have attained me. Geeta raga bhaya krodha manmaya mam upasrutaha Bhagavo Jnana tapasa puta madbhavam agataha. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mam upasrutaha. Bhagavo Jnana tapasa puta madbhavam agataha. Vita raga bhaya krodha manmaya matmaya mam upasrutaha. Bhagavah Jnana tapasa puta mat bhavam agataha. Vita raga bhaya krodha. Raga bhaya krodha vitaha. Raga means attachment, delusion, desire. Bhayam is fear. Krodham is anger. Vitaha, giving it up, without it. Without ragam, bhayam and krodham. Manmayaha. Then surrendering themselves to me, embracing me, the indweller. Mam upasrutaha. And mam upasrutaha, then next is Jnana tapasa. Okay, that both are very important. So when I try and I want, and then I try and I touch and embrace the indwelling Lord, upasrutaha, I'm practicing that, what happens? The wisdom comes. What is the wisdom and jnana? This wisdom that he is talking about here is, as Bhagavan has been teaching, in the beginning, we offer everything to him, right? And whatever action I do or don't do, thought, word, whatever it is, I offer it to him. That wisdom, I start practicing that jnana. And tapasa is what, meaning as it's a purification of the mind, is what tapasa is, basically. And mind becomes pure only when I think of Bhagavan. Nothing else. No other thought will give purity to the mind. It will only give impurity. So, with that practice, upasrutaha jnana tapasa, bahavaha, many people have become puta. Puta means purity. They have become quite pure. Now, this, what kind of purity are we talking of? Is a very important thing. It's called Trikarana Suddhi. And Trikarana Suddhi is, as the phrase implies, it's the thought, word and action. Three karanam, three types of actions. Suddhi, they become pure. And they not only become pure, they're also aligned. Okay, Trikarana Suddhi. Bhagavaha Jnana tapasa puta. With that, mad bhavam, my experience, the awareness, the consciousness of experiencing divinity. We all keep divinity away from us, separate from us. But what happens if I experience divinity and if I become divine? How will it be? Madbhavam agataha. They arrive, they come to my experience, to the state of divinity. They attain me. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mamupasrutaha bhagavo jnana tapasa puta madbhavam agataha. Slokam number 11. My dear Partha, whoever seeks me in whichever way, I bless him in the same way he seeks me. In all ways, people seek and follow me only. It doesn't matter which God I worship, whether I worship a God or whether I do action or I do spiritual inquiries, do puja or don't do puja, whatever I do, whatever I desire, whichever way I go, okay, Bhagavan gives an assurance. Next you see how beautifully he describes what's happening. And whatever way people desire me and seek me, I bless him in the same way he seeks me. In all ways, everybody, all the people seek and follow me only. Ye yata mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartante manushyaha partha sarvashaha. Ye yata mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartamanu vartante manushyaha partha sarvashaha. Ye, who, yata, in which way, mam, me, prapadyante, seek me, tan, for those people, tata eva, in the same way, aham bhajami, I bless them. Partha, sarva, manushyaha, human beings, sarvashaha, in all ways, with different ways that they employ, all the ways they employ, mama, only me, vartama, my pathway, my discipline, only to me, vartama, anuvartante, they follow me, they follow only, seek and follow me only. Yata mam prapadyante, tam stataiva bhajamyaham, mama vartamanu vartante, manushya partha sarvashaha. Slokam number 12. People worship various devas, desiring benefit from actions. Because you see, in the world of human beings, action is followed by results quickly. That is slokam number 12. We go and worship Playar, beginning we worship Muruga, whoever it is. We worship Saraswati, or whatever, right? Or to Raghu the says there, so you do some worship for Raghu. Whatever it is that we do, why do we do that? Because we seek results quickly. And in the world of human beings, which is where we live, results follow actions quickly. Kakshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Kakshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. The words padangal are Kakshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha Chipram hi manushe loke siddhihi bhavati karmaja. Karmanam, all the actions. Siddhim, fulfillment of all the action. Kakshantaha, desirous of. Okay, desiring the fulfillment of actions, which is what we all do, right? And so, iha, in this world, Devataha, various devas, right? Various angels. We worship Indra, Surya, whoever we do, with a particular thing in mind. Yajante, we worship. Why? You see, the reason they do that, because Manushe Loke, in the world of humanity, human beings, Karmaja Siddhihi. Karmaja, that means, the Karmaja Siddhihi. Siddhi means fulfillment. Karmaja, born out of, which means the results of actions. Chipram, quickly. Bhavati, happens. Kakshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Slokam number 13. Aligning fully with man's predominant natural tendencies, a societal support system consisting of 4 distinct divisions of labor has been put in place by me. Although I am the creator of this action-filled dynamic, understand that I am changeless and do not perform any action. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasaha tasya kartaram api mam vidhi akartaram abhyayam. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasaha tasya kartaram api mam vidhaya kartaram abhyayam. The words padangal are Chatuhu varnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasaha tasya kartaram api mam vidhi akartaram abhyayam. Now, there is nowhere the word caste comes here in our scriptures. Okay, Chatur varnyam. The varnam means immediately we think in terms of color, right? Color is one meaning of varnam. Another meaning of varnam is something that gives you what we say adayalam in Tamil, right? Which is distinct features, if I can call it that way, right? That's also called varnam, something that is distinct. And when, as Chennai Swami said in one Upanyasam very nicely, it doesn't matter whether I agree or not, or whether you debate this or not. You look at the society where we live, whether it is Western world or Eastern world, does not matter. What country, doesn't matter. There are only 4 distinct functions that are taking place. There is look at the society. There is a part of the society, there's a group of people who are talking about spiritual matters, scriptural matters, and Godward bound, and showing the pathway to God. Then there are people who are charged with the responsibility of protecting the welfare of and the security of the people in the society. That's a group of people are there. Then there's a group of people who actually produce a food that we all need to live. Not only that, after having food, then we want to live in comfort. So they produce the goods and supply the goods, right? And those kind of that requirement is provided by certain other group of people. Then there is a group of people who do all kinds of labor and work that actually supports our living. And so this is the way it is called. Whatever you call them, there is only Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. And these are the 4 divisions, distinct divisions that are in any society in the labor, right? And now Bhagavan says here how he has created Maya by me, Guna Karma Vibhagasaha, very important. Each one of us has got certain natural tendencies. Suppose you do the work that is fully aligned with your natural tendencies. You like to sing. Suppose you get a singing job and you go and teach people how to sing, or you're a painter, whatever it is, or you like to go and fight. Whatever it is, or, based upon the natural tendencies we have among the Sattvam, Rajas and Tamasic Gunam, the one that is predominant and the talent that has been given to us, we are able to utilize it. How happy we feel and how well we do the job, right? It's the competencies. According to that, he says, Guna Karma Vibhagasaha, according to the characteristic tendencies, and the actions have been assigned by me. And how many types? Chaturvarnyam. 4 distinct types of divisions in the society. Why? In order to protect the welfare of the society. This is what the societal support systems are, basically. They have been srishtam, have been created by me. Tasya, their division, belonging to the division, kartaram api. I am the creator of those 4 divisions. This is very action-filled dynamic. I am the creator of this, okay? But in spite of that, myself, vidhi means, vidhi, know me as avyayam, changeless, and akartaram, one who really does not perform any action, actionless, akartaram. So even though there is a dynamic of kaleidoscopic, continuously evolving and changing Torah of actions taking place all around, and these actions are taking place in order to support the welfare of the society, sustenance of the society that has been created. Even then, even though I have done that creation, understand that I am changeless and I'm also actionless. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasah tasya kartaram api mam viddhi akartaram avyayam. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasah tasya kartaram api mam vidya kartaram avyayam. And very important to clear up any misunderstandings that people talk about when they use the word caste. It's a Western word. It's not in our scriptures. It is not what Bhagavan has created, and that's what we're experiencing. It is only Chaturvarnyam. Always remember that, and nothing to do with caste. It's an English word and imposed on us by the Western thought. So I hope that is very clear to you. Any questions or anything on that, please send me an email, and let us do closing prayers right now. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Lokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti